Hi, my name is Michael, and I'm going to show you guys the Godox speed kits that we have. We have 3 for Canons and 2 for Nikons. They both work the same but are specific to each camera. So each kit will come with 3 speed lights and 3 of these light stands. The speed lights have batteries within the bag that you insert on the side. Put them in here. The cameras are labeled A, B, and C for the 3 different ones, and those will correspond to the controller so that you can control the intensity of each light individually from the controller itself. So when you're setting up your light stand, the most important thing you want to make sure is that these crossbars here are parallel with the ground. You do not want them at any sort of angle, like so. When they're parallel, they're the most stable. And it's good to note that if you're using these outside on a windy day or you begin to add modifiers to make them lean at all, you want to add weights to the bottom here. And as for accessories in the kit, we have these gels here, which in order to put them on the light, we'll just use tape to help secure them. So I have a gel here with 2 pieces of tape on each end. We'll just place it over the light and then use the tape to secure that to the light itself. It's worth noting to keep an eye on these gels while you're using them because the lights can heat up and you can melt the gels. And one additional trick you can do for the gels as well is pull out this slide reflector that is at the top of the light and put the gel over that, and that will make it so the gel itself doesn't get too hot. Next is this grid. This will help focus your light and narrow the spread of light. This you attach onto the light using the Velcro on the sides, along with this Velcro here. And you have additional reflectors, which one side is silver, one side is gold, and you can adjust that with the Velcro on here. And you have the 2 sizes of soft boxes that you can put over these lights to soften your light. And additionally, you have feet for each of the speed lights, which you can put on by sliding onto the bottom of the speed light and using the screw to tighten that on. As well, with these feet, they each have a universal hole that can fit onto the top of any tripod. And then when putting the speed light onto the stand, you have a special adapter here, which you'll loosen and then carefully fit the bottom of the shoe on the light itself within the slider notches that you have on here. And be sure you're down low looking at it to make sure it's within the notches, and then you'll tighten it. Okay, so for attaching the controller to the camera, you would just slide it here on the hot shoe. Make sure that the interface faces the back of the camera, and then you tighten that down. We can turn it on, and you'll see that here we have the labels of A, B, and C. These correspond to each of the speed lights. And on the lights themselves, there's stickers that label which speed light is correlating with which letter. And when you want to change the intensity of each light, you would press the button that is in alignment with each letter. So let's change speed light C and press the button. And then we can use the dial to slide whichever direction we want to change the intensity. We can go to B and do the same, and A and do the same. The good thing about this is that you don't have to run around to each light to change the intensity. You can do it all while holding the camera. One thing you want to make sure is that when you want to change the intensity, you do not change it on the lights themselves. You only change it from the controller.